I mean now?
Well, the outfit isn't terrible, but it's still not quite right.
This isn't good enough.
Henry, we're supposed to look like we belong there, so you'd better try harder. If you don't have anything better to wear, go to the tailor and buy nicer clothes. See you later.
아니
The Lord, it happens. Just watch where you're going.
What would you...
I'd like a set of clothes for the wedding.
You've come to the right place. I'm sure you'll find something you like. And when you change into it, I'll tell you right away if it's appropriate for the wedding. I know what I'm talking about. I'm invited too. I sewed clothes for the groom.
What do you think? Can I wear this?
Not great.
I'll have a look at the...
I hope you'll be satisfied. My friend, what can I do for you?
Do I look good now?
Not great.
I'll have a look at...
어떻게 얻음?
I hope you'll be satisfied. Take care.
Do I look good now?
Magnificent. I couldn't have picked a better outfit myself. I think you're ready to...
You look just like that gadget that Taranko was talking about. Go and see the voivod.
Greetings.
Can we go to Samin now?
That wasn't too hard, was it? It suits you. You won't look out of place now.
Good to hear. Should we go?
Hold on a while. I'll get washed and dressed, then we can go.
Welcome, Miller. Who are your companions?
Who do you think? More guests.
Crazo, my friend. So you've arrived. And you're bringing company?
Sir, allow me to introduce Miss Kvyetta from Koli. She's an acquaintance of mine. That is, I knew her parents. They were burghers.
I was passing by, and Miller Crazel was kind enough to ask me to accompany him. I hope you don't mind.
Not at all. I wouldn't turn away a visitor from so far away.
Lord Samin, why didn't you tell me you were expecting a lovely lady?
I'm just as surprised as you are. This is Goodwife Kvyetta.
Miss Kvyetta, from Colleen. It's an honor, Master Chamberlain.
And who are you, lad?
Henry. I'm helping Miller Crazel.
I brought him along to chaperone Miss Kvyetta. She doesn't know anyone here, so I didn't want to leave her alone.
The services of your lad will not be required. I'll be happy to take care of Miss Kvyetta. Of course, only if she wants.
It would be an honor, Master Chamberlain.
You can leave, boy.
But Master Chamberlain, you wouldn't just send Henry off, would you?
There's food and drink aplenty. We can easily accommodate one more guest.
Thank you. What about Lord von Burghoff? Has he arrived yet? I'd love to meet him.
The Royal Chamberlain is certainly not interested in the likes of you, boy.
Well, he hasn't arrived yet anyway.
I'm sure he'll come. You don't have to worry, sir.
I hope so. We can't hold off the ceremony until evening.
Oh, plenty of daylight left. At least you can get rid of those flea-ridden beggars by the gate in the meantime.
What? They're back? Tuma, didn't I tell you to chase them away?
I drove them off, but they came back.
Close the gate so the guests don't see them. They must be gone by the time Lord von Burghoff arrives. Every last one, you hear?
Oh dear, oh dear. Why so angry, sir? You seem a little jumpy. Surely not because of Sir Otto.
Of course it's because of him. What if it all ends up in disgrace? What if he turns up at the gate and leaves? I know he's capable of that.
Why would it end in disgrace?
Well, there are the beggars, and then there's Yurko and his band. I should never have invited them.
Do you want me to get rid of those beggars?
Thanks, but I can't ask that of you. What kind of host would that make me?
If the boy offers voluntarily, you shouldn't turn him down. If he proves himself, perhaps we can introduce him to Lord von Berghoff as a reward, if that's what he wants.
I promise I won't bring shame on you.
We'll see. I've got to make some arrangements with the cook, but come and see me later. In the meantime, you can introduce yourself to the bailiff's son, Svartepluk, over there. You're the same age, so I think you'll get along just fine.
See now, Henry? I'm sure he could point you out some pretty lasses.
There's plenty of other entertainment, too. Bailiff Thrush is holding a dice tournament, and Captain Gnarly a dueling contest. In short, a proper wedding. Eat and drink to your heart's content. Rejoice! It's a big day for Sameen.
One more thing, sir.
What else? Did I forget something?
They're, weapons.
Yes, of course. Please leave your weapons with Tuma. You surely understand it's for security.
Well, maybe later.
I'll come by your place when the big day's over.
What's she supposed to do?
Run away, yelling like crazy? There's no...
Hey, I know you. You fought with us at the tavern.
Well, sorry about that.
Ah, you have nothing to apologize for. Unlike that friend of yours. He started it all.
You mean Sir Hans? Aye, he can be a bit hot-headed.
Pretty haughty, too. But he punched me good, I'll give him that. And you fought bravely, too. You were outnumbered, but you still gave us a run for our money.
What can you do? I had to defend my lord.
So he really is some kind of nobleman, is he? Huh. Well, I'll be damned. I hope he forgets it quickly. Anyway, as far as you and I are concerned, let's let bygones be bygones. All good?
It's all good.
See? I'm no idiot. I just can't stand stuck-up fellas. And you're not one of them, are you?
I hope not.
I know you're not. You're a good lad, I can tell. What do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Svatya. The pretty girl getting married today is my sister.
So I've heard.
This is Vitek.
The son of the biggest drunkard around. Be glad you didn't have the honor. Fortunately, my father's not here to embarrass me again.
I talked to your ma about him. She's afraid he got lost somewhere.
Oi, right. Maybe he got dissolved in booze.
I promised her I'd look for him.
Waste of time. He'll turn up again when he runs out of booze. Like he always does.
Quiet, you two. Sakura. Now I don't know what he said to her. Christ. Look at her face.
Whose?
Look over there. That pretty girl and the sad sack trying to impress her.
That's our friend, Wojtek.
What's it about?
When some poor lass catches his eye, he buzzes around her like a wasp.
And makes an incredible fool of himself.
And who's the girl?
Mishka. Her ma is old Sameen's cook. That asshole Wojtek thinks he's going to win her over with some idiotic verse.
Well, actually, girls like poems. Well, unless you gabble like a barnyard gander while reciting them.
Gander, huh? Good one. Why don't you show Wojtek how it's done?
Well, I suppose I...
Jesus Christ! There's an idea! Let's bet on who has a better chance with Mishka. Vulgar Wojtek or handsome Henry.
I'd like to see that. You're on.
My money's on Henry. 10 groschen. So off you go, dust off your hose, tuck in your shirt, and go and win her heart.
I'll wager 10 groschen he fails.
I'm in.
Whoa! I didn't expect you to agree right away. You're an animal. You and I will get along just fine.
Well, you get along with everybody. Well, that is, if you don't punch them in the mouth at first sight.
What's Wojtek even saying to us?
Thank.
Oh, Mishka, dearest. You give me no rest.
Really? Isn't it the other way around?
You keep me awake at night.
You poor thing. Try a decoction of Melissa and Valerian.
How I long to hold you tight.
I can hardly breathe as it is.
Greetings.
How I long to kiss your lips. And, put my hands on your hips.
Enough. I can't listen to another word.
That makes 2 of us.
And you are who?
I'm Henry.
What do you want here?
To pay this beautiful damsel a compliment. That's allowed, is it not?
The damsel isn't interested.
The damsel has a voice and a name.
And may I know it? Or is that impertinent?
Mishka.
Now look here.
Anything wrong?
I spoke to her first.
Are we on the marketplace here?
You think you can amuse Mishka more? That's a joke.
Look, Wojtek. Why don't we just leave Mishka alone, eh? She's not interested in our buffoonery anyway.
What buffoonery? It was you who interrupted us.
He interrupted you. More like he rescued me.
But I thought you liked it.
Well, do you know what it means to think?
I don't understand this at all. But girls like poems. All of them. Ma said so.
Recite to your ma, then. And give her my greetings.
But...
Sorry I didn't realise right away.
Better late than never. Wojtek still hasn't figured it out, though.
But...
Hey, come along with me, Henry.
Fucking hell. See what you did? Mishka would be mine if it wasn't for your meddling.
Isn't it better here?
It's a nice place. Thanks for showing it to me. It's definitely quieter here.
I come here when I want to be alone. Or when I'm washing laundry. Enough of that. I'd rather hear about you. Like, where you're from. What you're doing here. You're not a local. I'd know you if you were.
Where am I from?
Unless it's a secret, of course.
I'm from Ratai. Well, it's my new home.
New? Why?
Because my village was torched. So I fled there.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I didn't want to bring up sad memories. Wouldn't you like to dance? It will take your mind off things.
Gladly. May I have the honour?
And do you know how? Or will you stamp on my slippers?
You better believe I know how.
We'll see about that.
Care to dance?
Twit. So, and 1, 2, 3, and off we go.
Did Wojtek actually manage to And if Henry didn't fuck up completely,
See? You're doing pretty good.
Ah, you're not the worst dancer yourself.
You flatterer. Better keep your mind on the steps.
Wojtek is not picky. The other day, I caught him in the church staring at a statue of the Virgin Mary. I wonder how Henry will fare.
I hope he's got something up his sleeve.
He can't possibly come off worse than Wojtek.
Unless he tries to hump her right away.
Here in front of everyone?
Thanks, Henry. I enjoyed the dance.
Would you look at that? The return of the prodigal son.
How did it go?
Mishka's a nice girl. I'm glad I got to know her.
I don't doubt it. Where did you two go? Took you a while.
We danced and then parted ways. Nothing more.
We saw you dancing. But where were you hiding before?
We were just talking. We went somewhere quieter.
Talked, eh? That's the best story you can make up?
Give him a break. Not everyone's a blabbermouth like you.
Either way, it looks like I won the bet, Svatya.
That's true. Oh well, we have to drink. To the newlyweds' health.
That's what everybody here drinks to. Let's drink to us, fellas.
I should go and see Lord Semi. He looked worried, and I promised I'd help him. He'll introduce me to Lord von Berghoff in return.
I'm sorry.
It would be your duty to escort me somewhere.
Can't wait to show off your work, eh?
I'm here to help you, sir.
I said you didn't have to.
Oh, I made a promise. Is this about the beggars by the gate?
Well, that too, but I'm more worried about my wayward relatives and their insatiable thirst.
I haven't had the pleasure yet.
They're with my nephew Yurko. They're not bad fellows, but when they get drunk, well, what can I tell you? That's Moravians for you.
I'll try to keep an eye on them. Maybe I'll be able to keep them in check.
You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. But don't get your hopes up. Getting between them and booze is asking for trouble.
What about the beggars, sir?
Try asking Tuma, the guard on the gate. Maybe he's figured something out already.
Wouldn't it be enough to give them a bit of food and encourage them to move on?
You think I didn't think of that? Or that I'm a pinch purse?
I certainly didn't mean that, sir.
If it was up to me, they'd all eat their fill. But my cook won't allow it. She cooks well, but she's shamefully stingy.
I'll talk to Tuma and we'll work something out.
Well, try to be done with it before Lord von Berghoff arrives.
Of course.
Thanks, Henry. I appreciate it.
Still keep it up.
Another wee porker?
I wouldn't mind.
Are you bringing us that liquor or not?
What? No, you're mistaken. I'm not the...
Move your ass! We've not to suppy, Ken.
But Lord Samin said...
You don't mind that bodak. Since we came here from Moravia, we've got nothing to drink but that minging piss of yours. Makes me fucking boak, it does. So never mind old Samin. And bring me the proper stuff, Ken.
You know why Lord Samin won't give you anything better? Because he's afraid you'll get drunk and start a brawl.
Now look here, you bumpot. I'll tell you an age-old piece of wisdom. A dry Moravian is 100 times more edge than a drunk one. So, If you didn't want this place smashed to pieces, bring us some decent liquor.
I see. This is getting serious. And where would I find something?
Something, my ass. We want the good swally we brought from Moravia. Seeing as we kept their binocle pishy, but also me took it from us and hid it in the fortress dunnies.
Dunnies?
The cellars. That old Bodak even put them under guard, with our liquor inside.
And who's guarding the cellar?
A guard, of course. He's holed up in there like a badger, gawking at the door and not moving an inch.
All right. But how will I recognize this stuff I'm looking for?
I'm sure you'll be able to tell. It's a wee jug. Well, maybe not all that wee.
I don't think there's much I can do about the guard. Do you have any ideas?
I didn't care. Just get rid of him. Make up some keech so he fucks off. I'll let you in there. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
All right, then.
How did you bring more?
Wow.
Fucking sick of this.
Everybody's drinking and having a good time, and you're stuck sitting here in the cellar. Aren't you bored?
Don't even get me started. Finally, a proper wedding after all these years, and I'm sent to guard the cellar. So them Moravian drunkards don't drink it dry? Pah! And I'm so thirsty, I could suck the damp out of these walls.
I really don't envy you.
Thank you. I feel so much better.
I'd be happy to get you a drink. What would you like?
I'd like a beer. Nice and cool. Frothy. God! Makes me thirsty just talking about it. You know what? Bring me a couple of jugs while you're at it. If I'm stuck here, the least I can do is taste every kind of beer they have there.
All right. I'll try to get you something. Hold on a while.
I could really use a drink. I have such rotten luck. Everybody's
Careful.
It is roasting.
Would you like some picnic, sir? And it will go well with the wine here on the table.
It is roasting.
Hopefully you'll still have him amongst us. You're riding so hard.
Here the white one. But they let you pay, but ain't my cow made of it.
It happens.
Just watch where you're going.
I got that beer you wanted.
Let's have it then. The finest beer and the prettiest women. That's Bohemia's gifts from heaven.
What do you think of this? From Alyest.
Let's have it.
What's it like?
Well, I don't know. A bit tasteless. It's more like pond water than beer. Don't you have anything better for me?
Absolutely. Here you go.
All good?
Well, that's...
You don't like it?
It's kind of watery and tastes pretty flat. Would you have...
What about something do you think he'll even notice?
Well...
They'll all drink themselves into a stupor today.
Well,
My words exactly.
Listen, I'll let you in, so you can leave the Moravian booze alone.
Sure. Not to worry.
This is so boring.
Here's your liquor, as I promised.
Great. Thanks, lad. But not a word to Lord Samin. You hear me? If he found out I was drinking from his stock instead of doing my duty, he'd have my hide. Take care. Have a good evening.
I'm sorry they steal anyway.
Oh, Meadow. We are the rightful owners. But they make it pay, but they...
Look what I found for you.
Oh, hooray! Ah,
My name is Henry.
I'm Yurko. Come and sit with us, Henry. To help. Go
And to the new...
to them too. Such a fine wedding.
You're Henry, right? The one
Accompanied?
So, you're here...
Lord Samin would be glad if we got rid of them.
It doesn't take a scholar to fit if they get some food.
How about giving them a few groschen?
Right, if word gets out among the beggars that we're handing out coin, there'll be twice as many. Never, ever...
So what kind of food?
If it was up to me, I'd get... But the cook keeps saying there's no scraps. She put the scraps away in the pantry and won't let anyone in there.
Isn't there any way I could reason with her?
That's not going to be easy. She's got one hell of a man. He put her in charge of the feast. The wedding already cost him a fortune. If he start...
Where's the pantry?
Right behind the kitchen. But
I reckon the cook will be in the kitchen.
where else? And
I'll try to sneak...
just make sure it'd be for the best if you lose, especially now, when she's so...
Did you notice if she ever leaves the kitchen?
I've seen her go and gather herbs. But someone would have to...
Good to hear.
Then I wish...
All right.
Good luck.
Please, give us something, please.
He arrived and it was all ready.
Such a fine wedding. But it's missing something.
What's that? We've got booze, a bit of grub. There's some bony lasses.
Oh, my precious Teddy. Oh, my precious Teddy.
Fruit trees amongst the
Come on, older. Cheer up.
What would you like, young man? Did the food run out? If it did, just say so. Otherwise, stay out of my kitchen if you wouldn't mind.
There's nothing left to eat at one of the tables.
Really? Well, I'll be. Excuse me. I'll check it out. What are you doing here? Can't you see I'm busy? What are you doing here? There's plenty about that.
We arranged everything, and we were happy to do it.
Only because Thrash offered to help with the cost.
Poor Agnes.
She won't even have a chance to enjoy the wedding.
Easy for you to say.
Don't be insulated.
That's enough. Both of you. You're not going to argue here.
Look what I brought from the pantry.
You're not serious? You really sneaked in there? To be honest, I really didn't think you'd... That's that then. Thanks for the help. And you know what? Wait.
Hey, boy, have you seen her?
What? Who?
Kivieta, of course. I mean Miss Kivieta of Colin, naturally.
I thought she was with you.
She was. We were enjoying ourselves, dancing. And now she's disappeared. Go and find her. Miller Crazel put you in charge of her. I mean, to make sure she's safe.
I'm sure it's nothing serious. When did you lose her?
I didn't lose her. Our throats were dry from all the dancing, so she asked me to get her a drink. And when I came back with the cup, she was gone.
Couldn't she just be chatting with someone here?
Hardly. I've been looking for her the whole time, and she's nowhere to be found.
You noticed anything suspicious?
What do you mean?
If anyone's been hanging around her. After all, Miss Quieta is a handsome woman.
Now you're onto it. There was someone hanging around her. A dirty scoundrel. Nasty. With a face so cheeky you'd like to slap it at first sight.
What did this scoundrel look like?
Like a cheeky bastard who could do with an icy bath and a few lashes of the cane.
I meant, how will I recognize?
I see.
Why did he look
The way he acted. Haughty. As if he had...
Oh?
For young Kurt.
I'll have to look for him around here.
There are a few people. I'm sure he told Kivieta some tall tales to whatever he tells you.
All right.
Where could she have gone?
Lord be with you.
What about the nomads by the
We tolerate them. At first, they pretended to be friendly. Folk went to show them what's what, but they ran in. Lord be with you, and have a pleasant evening.
You there? A word, if you will.
What is it?
I'll tell you, but come closer. Young man, would you dance with my daughter? No one has asked.
Why isn't anyone...
She's so... The cheekier girls always steal all the...
Isn't there some... Everyone with two legs dances at a wedding, so there must be something else.
All right. She dances like she has two left legs, and she...
Indeed. So what if she's not good?
Well, you're a good... She'll be so happy. But if she asks who sent you, you better not tell her.
How are you?
I'm Dobravka.
Would you like to dance?
Dan, I don't know.
Don't worry about the people. You won't notice them once we start.
Well, all right.
I heard he used to be a great swordsman back in the day. Lord Samid has really outdone himself for this tournament. They say the winner will get a handsome prize. Did any of you partake? I did. How did you do? He got his arse kicked. Saw it with my own eyes. What then?
God, this is punishment. The bottom foot was mine. How much longer?
Oh, that was beautiful.
You dance like a fe...
Truly. I'm serious. Well, I...
Lord Samid has really outdone himself for this tournament. And they say the winner will get a handsome prize. Did any of you partake?
I did.
And how did you do?
I had nothing to do with that.
Oh, it must have been them lovely neighbours of yours. I like to talk your whole damn picture.
Where have you been?
I'm not making excuses.
I'm sorry.
I need to pay the tithe and give something to the church for my father's requiem.
Greetings.
What do you think?
Folk don't like bastard lords. I wish you a blessed evening.
And I hate to say something inappropriate on such an important occasion.
It happened. Just go.
A blessed evening.
You might be who I'm looking for.
Me?
Because you dress very...
Envious, eh? But she can make you some too.
It's not your clothes.
No?
I'm looking for a woman. She was...
Maybe. What was she wearing? What kind of red? One woman in red passed by. Actually, the fellow walking with her, I mean, the colors were the same, but otherwise it was a mess.
And where did they go?
Up the stairs in the barn here.
Thanks.
Farewell. I just can't decide.
You don't have to worry about a thing.
You'd better forget about that real quick. I just look like an idiot.
Lonely, golden, body brown.
Oldbrum can...
Oh, yeah. I might have known you'd be behind it.
I reckon he's talking to you.
Henry, what the fuck are you...
How the hell did you get in here?
What's it to you? I just did. I can take care of myself even without you on my ass.
You're full of surprises.
What are you doing here? Can't you see I have company?
Yeah, she's why I'm here.
Too bad, pal. I saw her first. I'm certainly not sharing.
You can both have me.
Don't even think about it.
I did not say anything.
Listen, Enelin. The Chamberlain is looking for you, and...
Who's Enelin? She told me her name was Kvyetta.
Why are you bothering my girl?
You again.
What do you mean, your girl? Bugger off, arsehole.
I was talking to her first. I was just getting some wine.
Kvyetta doesn't give a damn about you. Got it? Go and find a corner somewhere where you can pull your plonker, and next time try your luck with someone any more on your level, yokel.
So, you've gagged up on me, eh? First you make a fool of me, and then this prick?
We didn't agree on anything. And forget about Mishka. She had no time for either of us.
I'm having a really bad day today. Women don't want me. My friends, I'm a joke. All that's left is the booze. Booze never lets you down.
Well, each to his own. Did you really send him to get wine?
Yes, just to get rid of him, the drunken nuisance.
If you'd stayed with the Chamberlain, you wouldn't have to deal with this. That's why you're here, remember?
I won't go back to him. No way.
All right. But what am I supposed to say to the Chamberlain now? If I don't bring you back, he'll have me kicked out of here.
What do I care? We never agreed on that. Here you go. Give him back the ring so he doesn't say I'm a thief. And if that's not enough, you can threaten to tell everyone what he wanted me to do.
But I don't know what that was.
Ah, but he doesn't know that. I'm sure he'll think twice about kicking you out.
What will the miller say?
That's not my problem.
Why won't you? We had a deal.
We never agreed on anything like that.
What did he want from you?
I'm not going to speak of it. When I said no, he got mad for a while, but then he gave me a ring and started promising more and more.
I knew right away there was something off about that Ulrich.
So maybe I should go and tell Ulrich how I fared.
And I'll go too, as far away from here as I can.
Wait a moment, Petal. What's the rush?
Well, I can stay a little while. A young jackrabbit like you needs no more than that anyway.
Ugh. Save that for when I'm gone.
Just bull of his just shuts all over it. A beast like that could easily spray the whole place in one go.
He's an old man.
Master Chamberlain, where's Lord von Berghoff?
What's it to you, Lord von Berghoff?
I found Kvyetta.
Where is she then?
I'm supposed to give you this ring back.
But why?
You know very well why. So don't expect Kvyetta to come back to you again. After all that.
But I didn't.
You didn't what? You can't blame her after what you pulled.
Damn the whole lot of you. First von Berghoff.
Lord von Berghoff still had...
I don't know.
Where on earth is he? We've been waiting for hours. I sent someone to look for him.
Master Chamberlain, how's it looking? When's Sir Otto coming?
I wish I knew, sir. His party should have been here long ago.
What?
I've sent someone to look for them, but there's no sign of them. It's regrettable, but we'd better start without him.
Let's get started, Father.
Damn it.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to witness the sacred union of Agnes and Alda. I ask you before God and His holy church to make your holy vow of matrimony, love, honor, and fidelity. Do you so swear until death do you part?
I do.
I do.
I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Right back where we started. Von Burgov's not coming, so why stay here? I'll congratulate the newlyweds and go.
Don't bother me now, Henry.
Where did you go?
This young wench.
My dear.
What do you want?
Well, you, of course. I want to tell you, although you...
Tell me what.
Well, I like you so much. I said it.
I like you too.
Really? And Henry, dear. What do you think?
Wow.
Would you like?
Gladly.
Then follow. Oh. Oh.
Well,
Good.
that was something.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
I shed some tears as well.
Careful. You look troubled. Did you forget to get dressed? Henry, I just saw Yurko, and I think he's pretty. I thought you were supposed to watch him.
It's better this way. A wise man once told me a sober Moravian is far...
That sounds like Yurko talking.
Indeed. And he ought to...
Oh, to hell with it. I have to admit, Yurko seemed a little less... If only he didn't have to sing. Well, I suppose you can't have...
Sir,
do you know what... Sorry, I haven't seen them. Don't bother them too much. Let them have some peace.
why Why didn't Lord von Burgos come?
If I did, my son might... I don't know why he's not here. The Chamberlain's...
The beggars are gone.
Well, I'm happy to hear that.
Don't worry.
She'll figure it out anyway. I just regret that I can't repay you as I promised, since Lord von Burgos...
Oh, well.
Perhaps you'll... Till we meet again.
Excuse me. Father, I haven't. Now that you mention it, I haven't seen young Bright. A few moments ago, Agnes was talking with the... Thank you, Father. God be with you. Till we meet again.
Thank you, lad. I haven't seen...
You're welcome.
Just watch where you're going.
I noticed I left
My yard. Do you know anything about this?
Right with that musician.
Have you seen older and...
No, but I have. So what? Well, and anyone who doesn't think. You're my friend.
Why did he leave? What are you doing here? Who are you?
I'm Henry. I was hoping to find you both here. Come now, try... Did he...
No.
But why?
I was hoping he'd stay at home more.
What was so early?
I don't know.
I heard he deliberately rushed...
Everyone wanted to wait for Sir Otto von Berghoff. But... he got impatient.
What messenger?
He didn't carry any lord's colours. Just a rider. He came in... And a little...
Didn't he at least...
No. Sometimes he comes back in the evening.
Don't worry. He'll be back soon.
Could his father arrange the marriage mainly for the money they're getting from my pa?
Oh, come now. Look at yourself. You're turning all the heads today. They all envy Alder.
I don't even know if he noticed. Even during the ceremony, I've already cried buckets.
Oh, I wanted to congratulate you. Good luck. Good health. May you...
Make it short. I'm thirsty.
Here's to you.
The booze! Oh, fucking hell! It's you again! Oh,
Fight!
fuck off me! You wanna fuck the bride, huh?
It's not what you think!
What are you doing, you drunken fool?
Someone's been coveting the neighbour's wife, eh?
Bollocks!
Not that I blame you. You might have waited until this all went home.
Let's be having you! Let's be having you!
Go fuck yourself!
Nice!
I surrender!
Building, you piece of shit!
Enough!
Good!
God!
They're no match for us, fucker! Slice them up!
You want to try me?
No!
Mercy! I surrender!
You haven't a chance!
You'll be fucking sorry!
Fucking hell!
I surrender!
Play games.
Enough!
Fight! Go on then! Make a fool of yourself!
Wait! I surrender!
Just fight! You'll get no mercy from me! Come on!
Enough! I give up!
Now you're finished! Take that, use it, baby!
Mercy! I surrender! Wait! I surrender!
You asked for it! Not hit! Fuck that!
Mercy! I surrender!
Go on,
Quickly, for the love of God, sort out this rabble before they turn everything into firewood!
Cursed luck. Well. Distinguished guests.
For the love of God. Does it have to be him?
Trust me, friend.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
We need to have a word with you.
Would your graces care to sit?
I think not.
What brings you to my humble rectory, gentlemen?
Are you all packed, Godwin? I heard you got kicked out of your house.
Your concern is really touching. Did you come to see me off?
Watch your mouth, priest. You might end up...
Easy, my friend. Don't let him get you...
I'd like...
But that's not what...
Well, why are you...
We have a...
What have I refused?
Have you got anything better to do?
You might be surprised.
Don't you want to hear us out first? Do you know about Lord Capon's mission?
Aye. I had a word or two.
Yes. To serve...
Royal Chamberlain von Berger.
You know more than...
It doesn't surprise me. I also know that trust...
2 days. Well,
the young lord should have been back long since then.
He should.
And now you want me...
That's right.
Why don't you send Henry after him?
That's exactly.
All right.
Well,
Oh, don't get ahead of yourself.
When should
right away.
Fuck! Did they have to lock us up in here of all places? I have a feeling these walls are moving. The cell is getting smaller and smaller. Can you hear me? Let me out! Hey! Hear me!
Give it a rest. No one's coming.
I feel like we're going to be crushed here.
Well, that ought to bring us close.
Very droll. I just don't...
Like jails. Not a lot of people do.
No, I suppose. Listen here, Henry. I wanted to say... What?
Oh, yeah?
Give over.
Oh, it sounds like the great Sir Hans Capon.
Well, nevertheless, Henry, I wanted to...
All right.
Thanks. So, what we...
I was working in a mill for some Miller Craze, but there were lots of...
I've heard about Crazel too.
Odd. What about you?
I also stuck to what...
What, boozing and whoring?
Fucking...
Where did you get the gear for that?
I pulled a strong thread out of those rags I had on, made a snare for game, and before you could say jackrabbit, I was hawking half a dozen...
Weren't you worried about the local gamekeeper?
That nitwit! So I snooped around his lodge and went sleeping. Once, I even went into his shed and,
Thieving, too?
Oh, give over. Shh, quiet.
Have you seen Captain Thomas?
He's right. Then
Last I heard from Father Nicodemus, though...
Aye. Only he's been struck down by a fever.
Good God.
Captain Thomas! Yes! He met us before we reached...
But he's in a fever.
Oh, we'll deal with that somehow. Hey!
Leave it be.
Hey! Open up, you rabble! We're messengers from Ratai, do you hear?
Again?
Those damned fools were...
Come on, fellas! Be reasonable!
It's about time. Just you wait till Lord von Berghoff hears how you treat a noble. You, come with me to the courtyard. Chamberlain says we ain't gonna waste bread on you for nothing. We've got a job for you. What about me? I want to talk to the captain right now. You want to talk to God, fella. You're getting the gallows for poaching.
What? But you can't hang a nobleman.
Jesus, wait! Hear that? That bell's tolling for you, mate. 12 more times, and the priest will come for you. Hans! But you can't! Hans, don't worry, I'll fix it! Move it! I'm a nobleman! Do you hear me? I'm a noble! I'm Sir Hans Capon of Bergstein. So, if you want to get out of here, you'll have to make amends and work off your debt. For a start, you can carry all the charcoal from this wagon up to the store.
Wait, though. What's going to happen with Capon?
With that madman? He was poaching, so he'll swing.
But he really is a noble.
Ain't you a bit old for fairy tales, son? Once the bell tolls for the 12th, if you want to do something for him, pray. And best...
Your Captain Thomas can testify that we're envoys from Ratai.
Don't you say a word about our captain. We don't know. They moved him during the night to the chapel at the very top of the Maiden. It seems only...
And can I go there?
Don't fucking annoy me, fella.
What? You won't even...
We will not. You're not allowed in...
Why did they move your captain to the chapel?
So he'd be closer to God. Either the good Lord will help him, and our Sawbones is away with...
What about my things?
That's what happens to people in jail. When we set you free, you'll get your stuff back. In the worst case...
Got it. Do you always ring the bells before...
Aye, it's a local custom. They say back in the past, the local... Don't worry, that won't happen today.
What happens when I'm...
What do you reckon? And when there's no more work for...
That's all.
Aye? Lord von Bergov is strict, but he ain't...
I'll get to work then.
Good lad. The store of Sinner the blacksmith is idling around some, or go down to the outer bailey where and no wandering around where you're not allowed.
Yeah.
Good food and drink. Lots of guests. None the free girls from
Eh?
You're not permitted to be here.
Easy! I surrender!
You can't. You'll pay up and show...
I can't...
In that case...
Take me away.
Now, show me what you've...
All right.
All right. You won't have...
Good day.
Excuse me.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time. Get out of here.
I'm sorry.
Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking. It's a lot better here in Trotsky.
Let's hope the bride doesn't hear you. She might take offense.
Seems to me it's always the same. Bad.
Well, it'll be even worse. Look, there's a rabble running rampant over the
Worse than it was, but you made the end of the world out.
Wedding like.
It was nice. Good food and drink. Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking. It's a lot better here in Trotsky.
Let's hope the bride doesn't hear you. She might take offense.
Fisher, I don't want to hear any of that. Someone will overhear and you'll get in trouble.
I'm only a sweating blacksmith. Who cares what I think?
Mind your own business. Let's work this off and get out of here.
About their majesty, someone might really take an interest in your opinion about the Chamberlain.
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking. It's a lot better here in Trotsky.
Let's hope the bride doesn't hear you. She might take offense.
How do you know that? Sometimes he invites me for a drop of wine and a bite to eat.
Aha! So it's true what the laundresses say then. Do you go and report on them to the chamber?
On your way. I won't let you into the castle.
That's that.
I saw him, but I didn't...
I finished hauling the sack.
How should I know? They told me to think up some job for you, so you wouldn't be idle. So if you want to pass the...
Well, I'd say there's plenty of work to do.
Aye, but I've only got work in the forge.
Well, I'm a blacksmith too.
Oh, really?
Aye.
Then you might actually be some use to me. I'll tell you what. Go to the... So fire it up and make some horseshoes for Kabat. And there's only one nag stabled here.
All right.
How many legs does a horse... Smart lad. But Kabat's already got 3. So that's 4 minus 3.
1.
You'll find everything you need in the trunk in the forge. It's there, past the...
All right. But I was...
And now I'm telling you. And when it's done, bring it to me to... Lads!
I'm sorry.
Have you seen Erazim the scribe?
What's the matter, good wife?
Because of that damn blacksmith. The lock on my spice chest is stuck. And so how am I to bake gingerbread without ginger?
How can the blacks...
How do you think? He always takes this bit of wire and opens the chest, and then he promises to change the...
Can I help you?
No, unless you can pick a lock.
I know how to do it.
All right, I'll wait here. Another one.
Do you know how I can get up?
You can't. Only his lordship, usually, that is. Only now.
I understand. Still no sign?
None at all.
Oh well.
He ought to.
I should do it more evenly. I'll never finish it like this. I should move it.
The first bell. Another 11 to go.
Merciful God, grant that our Captain Thomas may recover. I beg you, let his wounds be healed. May communicate with his
About that horseshoe.
Well?
Yeah.
Well, what are you standing around here for?
No.
You're a smart one, eh? Well, he's our groom. Most likely he'll be idling by the upper stables, just between the two of us.
Fanka the cook sent me.
Jesus Christ, God protect...
She's not a...
Again?
No, you're right. She's an...
So help her if you want.
She told me you always open it with some...
Jesus, why do you even...
I'm supposed to help.
What of it? I already let you in. There's this small red pot on a shelf there with some...
as a...
I'd rather not ask where you learned. Just don't get up...
Sure. So I got what I needed, and
It's in the castle cellars. Follow me.
yeah, but I'm not allowed there.
Never mind that. You go in with...
Merciful God, grant that our Captain
What
Thomas...
a day. I burned the rue in the morning, and then the girl told me we're out of venison. I don't know what that gamekeeper's up to again. Actually, I do know, and it ain't nothing good. And now this. 3 years that lock is broken, and 3 years that good-for-nothing has been promising to fix it. But no. After all, I'm just a stupid cook Fanka, who's always nagging and won't leave anyone in peace. But if I didn't nag, there'd be nothing done in this godforsaken castle. You have to kick people's asses here to even get them out of bed in the morning. The lazy bones. Pfui! Here it is, that damn chest. 3 years I've been telling him. God's truth.
Well, my friend. Hey, you've no business here.
You're not permitted to be here. Give up.
I surrender!
You can't. You'll pay.
Look.
What are you talking?
Look.
Where are you going?
It's like that. No. They're really good at... Well, this yarn spinner, at high noon, then all of a sudden, that girl made a right... Aye.
All right, then.
Christ, pardon me.
The second toll for Hans. Hans!
Henry!
Yes.
Jeez, you've got to find that captain.
I know, but they took him during the night.
Jesus! Why do I...
Don't blaspheme.
It's all the same. How...
Not exactly. I shouldn't...
That's not good. There's a guard just around the corner watching the jail.
Well, I'll have...
Just don't get...
The pillory's too good for you.
Calm
I'll
down.
chop you up
I
on the
surrender.
spot. We know how to deal. You're
Are you...
Shut. I won't.
I can't...
In that.
Take me...
Now let's
Take a...
good. You won't.